ang issue ng dagat, ng ano. Kaya kayong people of the Republic of the Philippines, pag-aralan ninyong mabuti. Ito yung mga tao na walang ginagawa kung hindi magreklamo. Sa lahat ng ating mga kababayan. Binabasa ko ito para matuto ang dila ko sa Tagalog. At sa mga kapatid natin na Muslim na nagdiriwang sa Eid al-Fitr, isang mainit na Eid Mubarak sa inyong lahat. As we thank the Almighty for His blessed feast, we also thank for the arrival of more COVID-19 vaccines in the country. On Monday evening, we received more than 193,000 doses of Pfizer vaccine, and these have been allocated and distributed immediately to priority LGUs, local government units, especially in the National Capital Region. However, while we continue to inoculate our population following the order of priority, we must point out a few areas of concern during this period of time. Babasahin ko muna ang mga ating local government units na concerns this talk right now. Ang dalawa, Sec Roque is, do you have the copy? Itong City of Santiago, Quirino, and Ifugao. Please explain para malaman nila kung ba. And R9, which is really Zamboanga City.
Yes, sir.
So explain nila yung nuances ng
Okay, salamat Mr. President,
itong
Senator Bongo.
MECQ,
Opo.
then GCQ,
Opo.
then the MJCQ. Okay, go ahead.
Ang rekomendasyon po ng inyong IATF ay para ilagay po sa ilalim ng Modified Executive Community Quarantine hanggang katapusan ng buwan ng Mayo ang mga sumusunod, ang siyudad ng Santiago at ang probinsya ng Quirino sa Region 2, sa Cordillera Autonomous Region po ang probinsya ng Ifugao at sa Region 9 ang Zamboanga City po. Now, ang mga lugar naman po na rin-recommenda na ilagay sa GCQ, bagamat i-explain po ni Secretary Duque kung ano yung magiging classification ng NCR+. Yung NCR, Bulacan, Rizal, Laguna, and Cavite ay yung tinatawag nating GCQ with heightened restrictions. At magpapaliwanag po si Secretary Duque mamaya kung ano ibig sabihin ng heightened restrictions. Tapos ang CAR po, ang mga probinsya ng Apayao, Benguet, Kalinga, Mountain Province, Abra, at ang syudad po ng Baguio. Sa Region 2 po, ang probinsya ng Cagayan, Isabela, Nueva Vizcaya. Ang Region 4A po, ang mga probinsya ng Batangas at Quezon. Sa Region 4B po, Puerto Princesa. Sa Region 10 po, Iligan City. Sa Region 11, Davao City. At sa BARM ay Lanao del Sur. Ang mga lugar po na hindi nabanggit ay lahat po ay mapapasailalim sa MGCQ.
And the reason why I nasa iyo ang kompleto, I just arrived last night. Galing ho ako ng probinsya. Pumunta ako I went there, pumunta ako ng Hulo. Tapos, yun, my mission was another one. Hulo pati Kabakan. Cotabato City, brother. Dahil sa yung ongoing strife doon na marami na ang napinsala pati lahat na. And I just gave a warning and I mean it because next time around I do not think that I will be in a position to withdraw my. Pag nasabi ko na yan, alam na yung nakikinig, alam na. Basta pumunta ako ng problema ng Cotabato. Ang problema doon, and BIFF and others, and they continue to plunder, look for trouble, and inflict violence upon the po. Ang talo talaga dyan ang civilian eh. Yung magka-revolusyon na kagira, the sum of it all, o kung ano, sino ang pinakakawawa, ang civilian, ang mga anak natin, pati mga babae at matatanda. And even those who do not want war and only want to live in peace in this planet. Kaya kagabi ako dumating, ngayon ko lang ito natanggap din. So, sabi ko, magkatukma ba itong kopya natin? Now, so you know na, having explained this point, sinasabi ko lang na Mayo, maraming fiesta. But I think I'll be more direct than what is written here. Wala akong, I do not attribute it to any other particular religion or what. But there are a lot of fiestas. Kasi predominantly Catholic country ito. So, ang hinihingi ko is that you only not tone down but forgo kasi may batas. Forgo to congregate, to crowd, and to hold. Walang problema. Alam ng Diyos na love natin siya, pero ang problema, the necessary consequence of it all. So, be mindful of that because we are still in the pandemic and there is no way of knowing how long this would last in this planet. I will not allow the violations of the guidelines given by the task force. And I will hold the local governments down to the last barangay level, and therefore, it could only be the barangay captains. I will hold you responsible for any violation sa itong mga batas na hindi natutupad. Batas to. It is really a law. So you have to enforce it because if you want this country to recover from the onslaught of COVID-19, you have to be mindful of the what is going on and how to prevent it. Just the same. Hindi na masyado. Mask, hugas, iwas. Kung wala ka naman talagang lakad ngayon sa labas, huwag ka nang, you go out, you just go hunting for those virus to enter your body and pass it on. And that is a problem. So, nakikiusap ako. And I said, there are a lot of fiestas which you would like to hold. The problem is, there is also the consequence which we must be mindful of. So, yan, unahin na lang natin para maano, madaliin ko lang. We are not proclaiming that we have gotten rid of corruption. There is still corruption in this government and any other government that will come after me and in the past. Meron talaga yan. If there is a running bureaucracy and there is money involved and there are a lot of tables where the papers would go through, there will always be corruption. Kung ang ayaw ninyo wala, disarahan mo ang gobyerno. But then again, choose which way to go. The most that we can do is to fight it. So, ang mga na paalis sa gobyerno, Preciosa Polonia, OIC Land Management Officer 3, City Environment and Natural Resources Office, Albuera, Leyte. for issuance of free patent in favor of disqualified applicant. Regional Executive Director ng DINA Region 11, Sakarudin Magarang, grave misconduct, involvement in serious irregularities in the issuance of free patent titles. Amante Burmano, Special Investigator, Panaman, DNR, conduct prejudicial to the best interest of the service and falsification of public documents. I hope those guys I hope they will be prosecuted on time. Involvement in the residential free patent applications. Mosal, dumaan na tayo sa how many administrations in the past tayo ang dinaanan ng isa sa pinakamatindi na problema. At ito ay ikakamatay ng tao. At itong opposition, dapat tignan ng taong bayan ngayong Pilipinas, tignan ninyo kung ano ang ginagawa. Sa halip na magsalita kung paano padagdagan yung pondo para sa ayuda o paano dagdagan pa yung tulong ng mga kama, baka sakali talagang it might go out of control and spread like a wildfire. They don't do that. Maghanap ng issue ng dagat, kaya kayong people of the Republic of the Philippines, pag-aralan ninyong mabuti. Ito yung mga tao na walang ginagawa kung hindi magreklamo. Noon, nandoon na sila, yung katatapos na ng nila. Kita mo naman kung ano ang ginawa nila sa Pilipinas. You were all witnesses. Lahat tayong buhay pa nung simulang previous administration. Nakita naman ninyo. Nakita ninyo kung ano ang ginawa nila sa Pilipinas. At gusto magtanong, anong magagawa mo? Kung yan, huwag ninyong kalimutan. Huwag ninyong kalimutan kasi pagdating ng araw, kayo rin ang maghuhusga. Kayo ang nakita ninyo. Ano bang problema nitong raising so many issues, nonsense and trivia, just because they want to be heard? So, yun na lang ang maiwan ko sa inyo.